Good morning, Elfie. Hope you slept well. That's good to hear. This trip isn't going to be all that long, but there is a chance that we might come across some problems. So before we leave, I have to ask, have you eaten yet? If not, then we'll stop for some breakfast before we depart. Oh, you already have. That's good. Yeah, I ate as well. Do you still have any preparations to make? If not, then we should begin our trip. No? Alright then. Let's be on our way. Hmm. You know, this is pretty weird. No, I meant you coming along with me. You already know that I travel place to place on my own. So traveling with someone else just feels strange. Well, yeah, I've worked with other people before, but never like this. At most, it's just traveling a short distance and occasionally fighting alongside one or more people. What about Hyder? Sorry, just the name alone gets me. Well, Hyder is a different story. I met him when I first started out as an adventurer. He likes to call himself my rival, although the feeling isn't mutual. Although, looking at the report they gave me, I guess I am slightly concerned. You know that guild emblem that you have? Yeah, well, the guild master is able to track your location with it. It's only reserved for whenever you're needed for an emergency quest, or when trying to locate members who are MIA. Apparently Hyder's emblem went off the grid. On top of that, he's also missing. I'm... I'm not exactly fond of the conclusions that could be made with such information. Getting off topic for a bit, I know that you weren't technically supposed to accompany me on this trip. So if you have any questions about the journey or about the Sorcerer, I'd be happy to answer them. Who is he? That's the thing. No one really knows for sure who he is or what his motives are. How long has this been going on? It's been going on for maybe a year and 3 months now. All parties involved have tried to keep things hidden from the populace. Although, sooner or later, it will be made public. Where do I fit into all of this? Well, a while back, while I was still traveling, I was requested to complete a quest by the guildmaster of that town. They kept me in the dark on a lot of the details, but the job seemed simple enough. All I had to do was slay a monster. Standard procedure. Although, this monster was something that I had never encountered before. It had patches of fur all over and exposed flesh. It even had bones protruding all over its body. Ugh. It was not natural by any means. In the fight, I even got a glimpse that it somehow wanted to steal my energy. I took it down without issue and reported it back. No, you are exactly right. I was livid, and I demanded answers. They then told me about some sorcerer who had been messing around with some black magic. He seems to be collecting energy. For what? I do not know. I'll be honest, I have my theories on our destination. One being that, perhaps, whatever the sorcerer is trying to achieve is taking place up on the mountain. Why else would there be such a spike of magical energy? That being said, this seems to be a good stopping point for us to set up camp. I know we're not that far from our destination. That's exactly why we're camping now. If there's even the slightest chance that we'll come face to face with the sorcerer tomorrow, then we don't want to be exhausted. Besides, Elfie, it'll give us time to just talk. That and go over any strategies that we'll prepare. Now come on. Help me set up the tent.